episode 3 of the world famous Eddie Rude Show. I'm your host, Eddie Rude. I got my boy James Mitchells on the ones and twos. This is being presented to you by theundergroundpost.com for everything you need to know music-wise, or if you just want to check out some more Eddie Rude videos, clips, or whatever, go check out theundergroundpost.com. And we also brought to you by xvideos.com, the king of filth. I use it. Everybody probably uses it. Me and Right Hand want to go a long way back with xvideos, so we fucks with that. On today's show, we had to switch it up a little bit because we're gonna have our first guest on today, Marco Love, but he couldn't be with us today, so we're gonna be winging it a little bit, but just bear with us. But on today's show, we're talking about Paula Deen, Paula Deen's mishaps again. We're talking about what else we got on today's circuit. Anthony Weiner's fucked up situation. He's trying to get back into the New York. I think I don't know if this is the Senate seat or the mayor seat. Something about big time politics. I don't really know shit about, but Anthony Weiner's a funny name, so why not have it on the Eddie Rude Show? We're talking about we're gonna have another great sex story from yours truly. We're gonna do the famous milk carton and much more. So we're gonna begin with Paula Deen's continuously having these issues with her former employees and just with the media just overall. Another woman has come forward. This is worse than Tiger Woods' situation when hoes was coming out the woodworks to trample this nigga. But Paula Deen is in the hot seat again because the lady goes by the name of Dora Charles from Georgia, saying she helped build this empire. Paula Deen first was starting to get up and running with one of her restaurants out in Georgia. I'm gonna assume it's Atlanta. I don't know what part of Georgia, them country ass niggas, was opening another goddamn chicken joint. But anyway, Dora Charles is claiming that when she first got hired by Paula Deen and helped her with this business venture, she was only getting paid $10 an hour, and she made a fucked up racial, I don't know if it was a slur or it was just her whole demeanor. She told her to ring the bell to let these niggas know when they chicken is got done being cooked or whatever. So she kind of felt that was kind of racist or whatnot, and she was very upset that she started out at $10 an hour, and Paula Deen is now this 30. It was at least estimated. Her net worth is what, $30 million, and she felt like she was owed a little bit more to that situation, and because she helped Paula Deen build that empire that she now has. But I'm not the biggest Paula Deen fan, especially after she used the N-word. I don't condone white motherfuckers using the N-word. I don't condone Mexicans, Asians, whatever using the N-word. But if you do use it, please don't say it in front of me, because I will smack a nigga. That's one thing I will do. But yeah, so like I said, I'm not the biggest Paula Deen fan of all time, but at the same damn time, bitch, Dora Charles, bitch, you shouldn't be complaining about you only making $10, starting out at $10 an hour. They say your annual salary is about $70,000 now, and you was bitching and complaining about you making $10 an hour. Motherfucker, did you check the minimum wage average in Georgia is actually $5.15? So shit, you ahead of the goddamn game when that white bitch put you on. So I give it up to Paula Deen. Paula Deen is what I call a dream seller. I'm a dream seller my goddamn self. There's a lot of motherfuckers that's dream sellers out here. She sold your black ass a goddamn dream. You went for it. And now that you kicking the white bitch while she down, I don't blame you for doing it. I would have tried to get some money off the bitch my goddamn self even if I didn't stay in Georgia. If I stayed in the state next to Georgia, I would have said the bitch called me the goddamn N-word my goddamn self and sued the bitch for at least $10 million. But yeah, Dora Charles, just relax. She gonna pay you back after this is all said and done. You didn't have to go on her that hard and say all these racial things about her since she was, you know, saying the N-word, ringing the goddamn dinner bell. So I guess I didn't really understand that. So, but I guess in like, you know, I guess slavery days in the South, that was a sign of disrespect. But what's your take on that, Mr. Mitchell?
No, I think like they said she didn't say exactly what word was said or whatever. So I think it could, you know, some people they're looking for something.
Yeah.
Cause she didn't come out with this till now.
Yeah.
Was like this after everything is like out and open. She should have just been came out with it.
Yeah.
She could have got maybe some more money if she did. She's maybe not that smart.
Niggas, just setting us back 100 years. I'm gonna say this is the episode where I say niggas. How many years they don't set us back with this bullshit? Dora Charles, get your money, but you set us back with at least 5 to 10 years. Because if you was gonna pimp the system, at least do it earlier. Don't kick the white bitch while she down. The white motherfucker pays my bills. And, you know, they pay for this goddamn show, believe it or not. You know, because I am sponsored by xvideos.com and theundergroundpost.com. James Mitchell is, you know, he did find theundergroundpost.com. But the white man still owns it because he owns the internet. And I'm also brought to you by Heineken, the beer, great beer, and by Butterscotch Schnapps. I don't really prefer this myself, but they sponsor me, so I'm going to take whatever motherfucking alcohol, pornography type, dumb, ratchet bullshit I can get, goddammit. So anyway, but yeah, Dora Charles usually set us back to 5-10 years with that bullshit, niggas. Also in the goddamn news is Anthony Weiner. He, you know, a few years back everybody knew that he was sexting. I guess sexting is a form of, you know, I ain't never did it. You know, I ain't never done it my goddamn self. So sexting is, I guess, a situation where you talk dirty to the woman, you know, through texting or whatever, and he showed pornography, pictures of his penis, and so forth, and it became a big scandal, and everybody was in an uproar. So, you know, he disappeared for a few years, but now he's back. He's trying to get his rightful place back within politics in the New York market, and it's another bitch that's coming out just dogging him, talking about, you know, I guess they were still involved and he's still sexting. She went on the Howard Stern show and talked about him, and now she's trying to sell herself. She's trying to do pornography. And if you have seen this bitch that's been in the news lately, I don't blame her. Goddamn, this bitch is goddamn
she looks
fine.
Pretty bad right there. Look at that.
Woo! God, do y'all see that? God damn it. I would fuck her raw and wouldn't pull out. I'm trapped that bitch. God damn it. That's just my opinion. When I see a bad bitch, I don't pull out. I go riggedy in that shit and I don't pull out. And she look like she's a freak too. To be with Anthony Weiner, you gotta be a goddamn freak. Her last name is Leather. So, you know, she might be into that bondage and shit like that. I ain't never done it, but not to say I would do it. I would do it with her. She could tie me up and all that freak ass shit. And we can make a goddamn porno our goddamn selves. But yeah, she's out here in the news talking greasy about my man, Mr. Weiner. And, you know, just, you know, selling enough. She's another dream seller. You know, she got a story she got, you know, wants to tell. You know, another big time politician doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. I'm guessing he has a wife. And yeah, it's not a good look for Mr. Weiner. Especially if he's trying to get back his rightful place within the politics of New York City, or in the New York City market, I should say. But yeah, it's not good for him, and I wish him the best of luck. She's pimping his ass for all he has, which is probably nothing at this point. But hey, whatever, you know, sells, baby. But we're about to take a quick commercial break. We gotta pay these bills. When I come back, we're gonna talk about some more things that's going on in the news, some more headlines. So stay tuned. We'll be back with the Eddie Rude Show. Hey now, welcome back to the Eddie Rude Show, brought to you by theundergroundpost.com, the hottest website for all your underground needs, music, Eddie Rude, episodes, clips, whatever. And also brought to you by xvideos.com, the king of filth. You know, I love it. You know, I watch the shit every goddamn night. You know, me and Right Hand Wanda. That's all I got is Right Hand Wanda. You know, I do have a few groupies. Thank you. I do want to shout out the groupies that's been emailing me and subscribing to the goddamn YouTube channel that I'm on and hitting me up on Facebook and whatever. You know, seeing me on the street. They love me. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know you bitches like that. And you know, me and Right Hand Wanda, she can get me off in 15 seconds. After I get done with you, I'm gonna be looking like, what the fuck did I just do to myself? So, but like I said, I still love y'all. But, you know, we're going to go back to the headlines. And this one is kind of sad for me personally and for every African American out there in the world. As everybody know, a few weeks ago, we had a very tragic crash. Asiana Flight 214 crashed coming from, I think it was Korea, South Korea. And crashed at SFO airport a few months ago, and a lot of people died, and it was a few young children that died, and a lot was made out of it, and it was a fucked up situation. And yeah, it was a very fucked up situation, very touching, and you know, it started to lose traction, you know, as other news stories got along, and you know, we were starting to move past it. But now, you know, I looked in the news the other day, and yeah, so supposedly, allegedly, I'm gonna go allegedly. I don't know if these motherfuckers been convicted or not, but it was a couple who allegedly stole the actual luggage from Asiana Flight 214 at the actual SFO airport. With all the debris going on and all the chaos, two motherfuckers was actually able to steal all this goddamn luggage, allegedly. I don't know if you see this picture on the screen, but they're colored, and I'm very hurt. I'm very hurt. Sean, I don't even know how to. What's his last name? I'm hurt right now.
Sean Crudup.
And what's the broad name? God.
Rachel Thomas.
Yes, if you can see on the screen right now, they're colored, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, through all the tragedy, you can't, come on, you couldn't find another hustle to go hustle on somebody else. You had to steal the motherfuckers' dead people's luggage. After all this shit that's going on, you got enough time. I don't know how y'all got away with all this bullshit for this long. But, yeah, they said, you know, once the shit burst into flames, oh God, go ahead, take it away, James. I can't even talk right now.
Eddie Rude he's now filled with shame. Looking at all what the black people are doing, but there were employees from United Airlines, and when the plane crashed, 3 people were killed, 180 were injured, and these two would go and steal the luggage.
And it's just like, what the fuck was you thinking? They said they allegedly swapped some of the loot for about $5,000 at a Nordstrom's in Pleasanton and kept the rest. Okay, I was going to do the milk carton today, and the person I was going to have in the milk carton, I was going to take my glasses off for and just shake my goddamn head because, you know, that was a goddamn shame. But I'm going to do it a little early for y'all. These niggas, colored, fuck. Just give me a minute.
This is a moment of silence for Eddie Rude.
These niggas had the audacity to steal the luggage of the victims of that horrendous accident. They said, like I said, it's allegedly. That's what allegedly happened. But they niggas at the end of the day. So, you know, they're, you know how they say you're innocent until proven guilty? It's the far opposite. You're guilty until proven innocent in this situation. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Please comment on this issue. Email me at Eddie_Rule510@outlook.com if you have anything to say about this. Like I said in the Dora Charles incident, when I said earlier, she set us back 5 to 10 years with that foolery, dumbass, ratchet, nigga shit. These colors right here set us back at least another goddamn 50 years. I mean, I would have been upset and talked about it if they was white, Asian, Mexican, or whatever. But it's like, come on, like, y'all keep giving these motherfuckers out here a reason to talk about us. Look at this bullshit. You steal these motherfuckers' luggage. Oh. Next, okay, I can't talk about it no more.
I got a question for you. She's not that bad looking though.
I would fuck you, bitch. You even got it. I'm just gonna call you Miss Thomas. I can't even pronounce that ghetto ass last name. Your name is really supposed to be Rachel. It's spelled, but you can pronounce it as, what's that, Mr. Mitchell?
Rachas.
Rachas. Yeah. I don't get that, but you are fuckable. Yeah, you probably in jail anyway. I was about to say, if you was out on bail right now, let me know, cause I would fuck you. We are in the Bay Area, me and you, but more than likely you in Santa Rita somewhere. They ain't let your black ass out. And Sean, go. That's a fucked up way to go back to jail, Sean. I know that's probably not your first time going to jail. With your mug shots, they can probably, line up about 6 of those bad boys. So, Sean, kill yourself, because once you go back to jail and tell these niggas what you coming in here for, they gonna be like, what the fuck? So, yeah, kill yourself. You might as well kill yourself. And Rachel, I'll fuck the shit out of you, but goddamn, you just gotta be the dumbest motherfucking broad on earth. Fucking college, y'all set us back at least 50 years with this bullshit. I can't even go down the street with my held high in the white neighborhoods at this point, or in the Asian communities. But anyway, we gonna come back with the milk carton. This is the Eddie Rule Show. I gotta go pay some bills, so stay tuned. Welcome back to the Eddie Rule Show, brought to you by theundergroundpoker.com and eddievideos.com. Heineken and butterscotch snot. As you can tell, I'm not really talking that loud because the last segment where we had the niggas, the coloreds, stealing goddamn luggage from the airport from dead Asiana Flight 214 victims. I was upset about that, but now the milk carton is up and I'm even more upset. Last week we had an R&B diva, or R&B former superstar, Fantasia. Now we're going back into the rap category. And he's an Oakland legend. I'm from Oakland myself, and I grew up listening to this guy. And let's just cut to the chase. MC Hammer is on the goddamn milk carton today, and we can go back to the early days of Hammer. I wasn't even born during the early years of MC Hammer. I was born in 1990, goddammit. Hammer didn't really blow up until like the late 80s, and he was a dance machine, and he had the hits You Can't Touch This and other great hits, and he was a great dancer, so he blew up, sold millions of records, bought houses all over the goddamn place, damn near took the whole goddamn city of Oakland on tour with him and paid everybody. He was a good guy. But he had his downfalls as well. His first mistake, this is at the height of his career. KFC wanted him to do a commercial for popcorn chicken. Okay, I can't even, I don't even know how a white motherfucker can even approach a nigga to tell him that we're looking for you as a spokesman for KFC chicken. But, they did, because, white motherfuckers are very, very upfront and don't give a fuck. They'll tell you like it is. So yeah, he did a commercial for KFC for the popcorn chicken, and he danced for it basically. If you've seen the commercial, you seen MC Hammer, who was an icon, a very a big person that we looked up to, dance for popcorn chicken. That set us back at least 20, 30 years. Because back in the day, like the 50s and 60s, niggas couldn't get a whole lot of work. So what we had to do, we had to dance for these niggas, for these white motherfuckers, entertainment. And Hammer just showed you that, he'll do anything for $1. This motherfucker danced for a goddamn piece of chicken. All they needed was a watermelon drink to go along with it, and it would have been a goddamn smash hit. But yeah, he danced for goddamn popcorn chicken. It couldn't even be real chicken. It had to be popcorn chicken, so he throw it up and he catch it dancing. I be goddamn it, Hammer. So, that was one of his biggest fuck-ups. His second fuck-up was, like I said, he was taking the whole goddamn city of Oakland tour all around the world and paying them bunch of groupie, freeloading ass, coloreds, niggas, whatever you want to call them. Because they're not, honorable black people, because they wouldn't did that to Hammer. But, yeah, so his second mishap is he goes bankrupt. He loses Hammer Time, the big mansion he had on the hill. He loses everything. He had the wrong people handling his money, and he buying motherfucking horses and helicopters and all this fucking Wile E. Coyote bullshit that he don't need. And it got kind of bad for Hammer, and he lost all his money. And I didn't become a real fan of his, obviously, because I was a youngin', until about '96. So after he went bankrupt, he got with Suge Knight and Death Row Records to try to make a comeback. Anybody who knew Hammer, he was he wasn't a tough guy. He was a lovable pop rapper, and he just liked to dance. Obviously, if he dance for a piece of chicken, he'll dance for any goddamn body. So he went with Suge Knight to Death Row Records. Tupac, I think, was finally coming in to the Death Row scene as well with Snoop. Hammer just seemed all out of goddamn place. And when I first discovered Hammer and I thought he was shit, I bought his tape and it had the hit song Pumps in the Bump. I thought Pumps in the Bump was his biggest smash hit he could ever make. Obviously I was wrong, because he had made thousands of better songs than this, and he became a multi-billionaire damn near before I even knew he was who he really was. So when I first met him, he was Pumps in the Bump. And like I said, Pumps in the Bump wasn't a bad song to me because I had it on tape. I didn't really watch a whole lot of TV with, a whole lot of crazy shit. But I was on YouTube about maybe 4 years ago, and I looked up Pumps in the Bump because I was a fan growing up on Pumps in the Bump. I seen the first video. I think he had shot for it, and he was all gangstered out, and he had all the black on, he had the baggy shit on with the beanie, and he looked real tough because he was with Death Row Records at the time, so he was a tough guy. So I was like, man, this is pretty cool. He's dancing and, kind of look out of place with all that crazy gangster shit on, and he's dancing, but, whatever. So a friend told me, nigga, that's not the real MC Hammer. If you really want to see the real Pumps in the Bump video, you need to go check this link out. So I click on the link, and yeah, excuse me if I keep looking out the window. I just seen a nigga across the street right next to my automobile, and these niggas out here do steal. So excuse me for a sec. I had a nigga moment right there because I don't want to goddamn crazy today. But yeah, I checked out the supposedly, allegedly real video. I'm like, nigga, motherfucker, Hammer already put out the real video. But I go check this link out, and yeah, I go check that video out, and it's Hammer. He's at his house in his pool, and the motherfucker's in a zebra Speedo. Now, I've never seen a gangster rapper or a rapper in general go to this extreme to sell records, and it's like, Hammer, you mad shiny, you got gloves on, I know it's hotter than a motherfucker where you at, and you got this goddamn zebra Speedo on. Oh my. I mean, I'm not gay, but he had to stuff his package as well. That can't be all Hammer right. That can't be all Hammer right there. Just can't. I didn't, and like when I first seen the video, I was in complete denial, like probably everybody else was. I'm like, Hammer wouldn't have did no dumb shit. Like they had to alter this shit, copied and pasted his face on some shit like this. But no, this is really Hammer, and as you can see, his homeboys is in the video. They don't got no Speedos on. They goddamn baggy jeans. Now, I know in most videos you see rappers or R&B artists, when they're in the videos, they're in the background, but the main person gotta
I think that was a stripper move. I think Hammer was doing a stripper move.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know we're live. I know, like I said, I know in most videos his posse is back there, and you know he has to stick out from his posse because he's the main guy. But Hammer, a Speedo is gonna set you, you know, aside from that. Only other people that's wearing the Speedo are the bitches. Nobody else. The guys are wearing jeans. They probably told them in pre-production of this video, Hammer probably wants you to wear these or whatever, just different colors or whatever. And they looked at each other like, nigga, no, we not doing no gay ass bullshit like this. And if you really, this is why I knew Hammer, once Hammer went broke, we already knew he didn't really have no real friends. He had a bunch of vultures with him. But after this video, this guaranteed tease you and me and everybody across the world that Hammer, you didn't have no friends. Ain't no friend of yours or family member or wife go tell you, Hammer, that shit look cool. You didn't have enough money to even pay these niggas off to lie. They just said, fuck it. You know, I'm gonna be in this goddamn video. I'm gonna at least look normal. But Hammer, you have no friends. Because if a motherfucker told you, you look good in that shit, and that was the gangster thing to do, and you was on Death Row Records, they wouldn't have told you to do this shit, Hammer. I'm sorry. You can dance your ass off, but yeah, you should have been on my first milk carton. Fuck Chingy, you should have been on the first goddamn one. But I tried to spare you because you know we both come from the same place. But Hammer, you get the biggest, you know, thumbs down milk carton. Oh, Hammer. I'm sorry, I know I'm going on long. This might be the longest goddamn milk carton segment I've ever done. This is some bullshit. Hammer, I looked up to you. You would have never seen me in no goddamn Speedo like that. Fuck that. I knew you, Hammer. And you got the leather gloves on like you about to go handle some business or something. Or go, you know, beat up somebody like West Side Story. You know, are you the Sharks or the Jets? Which ones are you, man? Jesus. I see all this ass shit, and then I see you. It's like nobody, y'all. And then what is that, Hammer? God, Hammer, I love you. Oh Jesus Christ, God help me. Hammer, I know you tried, and then you know just to put the icing on the cake. You came out probably, I think it was 08, 09. You came out on A&E, the network, with the MC Hammer show, a little reality show. And that shit tanked before a motherfucker could snap his fingers like that. It didn't last a whole season, I think. The MC Hammer show was a complete flop. You didn't have shit to really talk about, you know. You was a big time rapper that went broke. Everybody done that. Hammer, you could have came up with something better than that. I remember you tried to diss Jay-Z, and that didn't really pan out the way you wanted it to pan out for you. Hammer, we love you, but don't do this shit ever again. Just continue what you doing. I know you live out in Tracy. I know you make guest appearances for some of the local artists around here to show support, but yeah, it's not working for you no more. So Hammer, welcome to the milk carton. We will be back. I know y'all been anticipating another great sex story from Eddie Rude, so we'll be back at you like this, like that. I know I'm fumbling with my words, but Hammer was in a goddamn Speedo, and I don't understand that. But we'll be back. We gotta pay some bills. We'll be back. Hey now, welcome back to the Eddie Rude Show. The milk carton, that was probably the saddest milk carton I've ever done in life. But like I said, if you want to comment on the Eddie Rude Show, like I said, you can comment actually on the YouTube episode that you're looking at right now. Or hit me up on 80_Rude510 at outlook.com. Or hit me up on Facebook at Eddie Rude. Like me on Facebook, whatever you gotta do. A lot of people been telling me I need to get a Twitter. So I will be getting a Twitter soon. I don't fuck with computers like that, so James will probably have to help me with my Twitter and get my followers up and, you know, make this into a big success. I'm still looking for sponsors. Heineken fucks with me, Butterscotch fucks with me, and xvideos.com fucks with me. The nastiest, filthiest, king of all filth fucks with me. And also the Underground Post fucks with me. But anyway, I know y'all been waiting for another sex story. A lot of people have been emailing me telling me, are you making these like stories up? Because the first story I did was with the X-Tube lady that I was trying to do porno with, and I didn't stick her with a remote. You know, the other person that was with me stuck her with a remote. I fucked her, but she was on her rag and blood clots and all that freak shit. Then, you know, last week's episode was obviously, I didn't fuck her, but she had a retarded son, Milton, aka Wildcat. And Wildcat, God bless you. You probably, like I said, that was when I was 18. That was about 5 years ago. So Milton is at least 20. And like I said, the motherfucker was built like a goddamn horse down there. So he might be fucking still at this point and don't even know it. Because he has a large cock. So, you know, I'm not gay or nothing, but that's what the fuck I seen and it intimidated me. But anyway, the next story is a infamous story I'm told a zillion times and never told on camera to like the millions of people watching this show right now. It was with this young lady I knew, and I still know today. We don't really hang out no more. You know, I stopped fucking with her a long time ago, but I would always fuck her and just leave. You know, not leave, but I would, you know, fuck her. You know, I would be in that horny mode. Niggas know when you get in that horny mode, it's like being drunk. Like, you don't know what the fuck you really thinking. Because once your dick get hard, all your common sense goes out the window. So, you know, I don't know how many times I've been in my horny mode, or horny vision as I call it. But any bitch who was actually born with a vagina, I don't care what you look like. I fuck skinny women, average size women. I don't fuck the fat bitches. I like big draws. And, you know, I let that be known as any time, like big draws, stretch marks, you know. I do all that freak ass shit. You know that. Skinny women, I love to bend them over and, you know, put their legs behind their head and bang them out and come all on their lips and face and shit with a big cum shot. Bust it all on their shit. Tell them to go wipe their own self off, bitch. James, stop laughing. Fucking over my shot. But yeah, and then the average size women, you know, they kind of boring. You know, they don't want to do a whole lot of shit. But, you know, I fuck them in the ass, or try to. I'm not patient when it comes to anal. I at least get the head in and, you know, slap them on their ass and whoop-de-whoop-whoop. But this bitch happened to be a big sumo wrestling ass bitch. You know, she had a fat ass, though. That's what attracted me. She had a fat ass, and we linked up, and she was like, okay, we had fucked a zillion times before this time had happened. And I had always paid for the room. And, you know, I would only be in this room for like an hour, if that. Because after I get what I need out the bitch, I don't need you no more. Like, what the fuck we gonna talk about? All we talk about is sex anyway. So, you know, I'm gonna get my rocks off, and, you know, leave. And, you know, I don't told these bitches, like I said, I'm a dream seller my goddamn self. So I tell them what they want to hear. So, I had done this like a zillion times. Told her what she wanted to hear, and, you know, I would just fuck her and leave her. I would tell her I was gonna eat your pussy. I don't eat pussy babies out there. I would told her I was gonna kiss her. I don't kiss these hoes in the mouth. Suck her titties. Bitch, I don't love you, so I'm not gonna lick on your titties like that. I'm not gonna do shit for you. So, but, you know, and I would always do this shit, and she would always come back, because I sold her dreams that she actually thought was gonna actually happen. But anyway, we got to the room, and she was like, I'll pay for the room this time. So we went to the Phoenix Lodge, and anybody who know about the Phoenix Lodge, it is probably the worst place you can actually get a room in the Bay Area, I think. It's a bunch of full of Mexican drug lords and black drug dealers and prostitutes. When you actually purchase the room, they give you the remote at the front desk, because I guess niggas been taking the goddamn remotes. So, you know, when you get your receipt and get your card key, and then you get this goddamn big Comcast remote. It's kind of embarrassing, but, you know, I don't give a fuck. The TV, I'm not going to be looking at no goddamn TV. I'm going to be put, you know, like I said, she had a fat ass. I'm going to put my face in that fat ass and, you know, she gonna suck me off, and you know, I might fuck her, you know, depending on how I feel. But you know, sometimes I don't feel like fucking. I just like getting my dick sucked and put my face in a fat ass. That's just me. But you know, that's what happened. So she ended up getting the room, and you know, we do what we normally do. We went to the room. She needs to smoke a Black and Mild every time she gets in the room because she gets very tense. So we go in the bathroom. She starts smoking a Black and Mild. She's standing in front of me, so this big giant ass is standing in front of me. I'm sitting on like the edge of the bathroom, bathtub in the bathroom, and while she's smoking, she's playing her music and trying to smoke to relax. So I'm just putting my face all in her ass and, you know, smacking on it and, you know, getting very hard off this shit because I'm like, bitch, hurry the fuck up because it's time, it's go time. So, you know, after she get done, we go back to the room. I try to fuck her, but, you know, once she's naked, it's like, you know, you fat bitches, once y'all get naked, ugh. Have you seen that shit, James Mitchell? Jesus fucking Christ. Motherfuckers know. Like I said, I like fat bitches, but it's like, it's a certain fat bitch that turned me on. And she was sloppy fat. I couldn't do shit with that. I got a video that I'm going to tell you next time about a time I fucked a fat bitch, and I didn't even have to stick it in her pussy to fuck it. But that's for another episode. But anyway, she took off her clothes, and it was like, fuck this. I'm like, baby, I can't stay hard, so can you suck me up? So she's sucking my dick, right? And she licking on my balls, and I'm calling her filthy names, like, you filthy animal, suck this big old dick, you beautiful black Nubian queen, and I'm lying my ass off, obviously. But I'm trying to make her feel good so she can suck my dick even better. So she sucked my dick, and, you know, she sucked my dick for a good 30 minutes to an hour straight. And she like, so when is gonna be my turn? I'm like, it's gonna be your turn, baby, relax, I got you. So eventually I tell her to put her clothes on. Excuse me, people. Oh, this is Marco right here. Marco Love, who was supposed to be my guest, says, my bad, bro, I was getting my car worked on in Bayport, couldn't get a signal, next week for show, if it's still good. Marco, you are always welcome on the Eddie Rude show. But you did fuck me twice. You fucked me twice with no Vaseline. Please don't fuck me again. Now I sound like the bitch I'm talking about right now. He's selling me dreams and I'm buying this shit. But you know, I need guests. So, you know, Marco Love, you always welcome. But anyway, back to the story. She sucked my dick for a good 30 minutes to an hour straight. And, you know, I'm ready to cut. Because, bitch, I don't want to be with you this long. You know, bitch, you need to go home. So I'm kind of like, okay, well, I'm ready to nut. So every woman that knows me, I have a strange fetish. Like most niggas like women in heels and like to see their feet and short skirts and tight jeans. That's not me, baby. I like bitches in leggings and or tights with boots on. So that's my fetish, and that's what I get off to. I get off to shit like that. I don't get off to like the normal shit I guess normal men would be into. Any bitch who ever fucked me or know me knows about this strange fetish I have. So women, if you also like to send me photos of you in your tights and or boots, please hit me up at Eddie_Rule510@outlook.com, and I will be gladly accepting them, and I will beat off to them if you are over the age of 18 years or older. But anyway, she always wears this shit for me, and that she knows that's what gets me off. So she's naked while she's sucking me up for this like 30 minutes to an hour long blowjob. But you know, it's cool. But then you know, I'm kind of look at her body while she's doing it, and it's not the prettiest thing in the world. So I'll tell her to put her clothes on, and the best way to come is for her to sit on my face and suck me off. So she sat on my face and she's sucking me off, and I'm like, grab my nuts because I'm about to come. I'm like, squeeze the motherfuckers and bite the head of my dick. You know what I mean? I'm like, bite that shit, motherfucker. You naughty bitch. And I'm doing that because, like, she's suffocating my face because this is a big bitch. So she's suffocating me with her ass because, remember, her ass is in my face. So I got to lift her ass up to talk dirty to her to get her in the mood to bite my dick and grab my balls and shit like that. And then I would put my face back in her ass. So she doing that shit, and eventually I bust a load all in her mouth, and she swallows it like a true champion that she is. And like I said, the horny vision turns off. I'm looking around, I'm like, where am I? I like Eddie Rude. Eddie, I don't know what the fuck Eddie Rude is. You know, Eddie Rude, I feel like I got kidnapped because that person that was with this fat bitch is not Eddie Rude. So I'm like, what the fuck am I? Where am I at? Wooty wooty woo. And that's what I always do. So it's about 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, 12:30. And we just sitting there. She like, so you gonna get your dick hard so we can fuck or wooty wooty woo? Cause I don't lie and told the bitch I'm gonna fuck her, eat her pussy and all this shit. So I go to the bathroom, I'm getting myself together. I'm like, okay, I'm about to leave this bitch. Cause usually I've never left a bitch in a hotel room because one, I pay for like the hotel rooms and shit like that. And I don't want to leave a bitch at the hotel room because if she fucks it up, that might go back on my bill because they got my credit card number. So if anything gets damaged, even though this is a raggedy ass Phoenix Lodge on 8th Street in Hayward, I know people don't heard about it. And it's a fucked up place to begin with, but you know, just to get an extra few dollars, they would probably charge me if she don't broke something or whatever chaos this fat bitch would do. So, since she paid for it, I'm like, fuck taking this bitch home. What the fuck I look like taking this bitch home? I'm like, fuck this. I'm about to fucking go just leave the bitch in the hotel room. This her room. And I'm about to just go home. Cause I stay far out. So I'm kinda like, it's 12 o'clock. In-N-Out closed at 1:30. I'm trying to get the In-N-Out burger before it closes. So I need to get on the road because time is a ticking. So what the fuck I look like taking this bitch home? I don't want this fat bitch to be in my car and she look ugly as shit. And I'm not horny anymore. So what the fuck I give a fuck about her feelings for? My name is Eddie Rue for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm kind of like, it was a gas station across the street. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm about to go get some candy or whatever. And she like, motherfucker, you better not leave me. I'm like, oh, is that right? Okay. So this bitch got some nuts. So she trying to tell me, nigga, you better not leave me. Whoopty whoopty whoop. Talking all this rah-rah shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to sweet talk. I'm selling her dreams right now. I'm like, baby, I ain't about to leave you. I'm about to go get some chocolate. You know, it's an aphrodisiac. Just gonna get my dick this long, right, for you, baby. So I'm gonna be right back for you. Whoopty whoopty whoop. I'm gonna be like, and I was like, you want something? She's like, nah, just be back. And then I'm like, okay. So I'm getting up out of here. She's like, wait. And I'm like, bitch, I hope this bitch ain't trying to follow me. And she's like, no, you forgot the key. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right, my bad. So she gave me the card key. And I'm making sure I got everything. I make sure I got my wallet, my keys, my rubbers, and all this whoop shit because I don't want to leave shit because I'm leaving this bitch. So and this bitch don't have nowhere to go, no way to get back home because I'm her ride. So she gave me the car key. I closed the door and I slipped the car key right back under the door because I don't need the shit. What the fuck I'm gonna need the shit for? So I'm running downstairs. I'm trying to get in my car because I'm like, fuck, I hope this bitch don't realize what the fuck I'm doing. And obviously all I gotta do is walk across the street to get to the gas station. And I turned that motherfucking car on and she looked out the window. I'm like, shit, it was like a scary fucking movie. Like when a monster's looking at you and about to chase your ass. And I put that shit in reverse and I was gone like a motherfucker. So I left the bitch in the hotel room. Like I said, I was trying to get to Pinot's In-N-Out Burger because it closed at 1:30. I needed me an In-N-Out Burger. Every time I fuck a bitch and I don't spend a night with them, I go to In-N-Out Burger because that's my calm down medicine, my In-N-Out Burger. I need 2 double doubles and a large pink lemonade. That's what I need, baby. So she calling me, she texting me, she calling me all these different types of rude names. I'm getting very upset because she's attacking me right now. She's attacking my character. So I don't say shit to her. So yeah, that was pretty much my story. And the bitch pretty much, we was in Hayward. I picked this bitch up on, she stayed on like 98th and like D Street or E Street. So this is a long way for this bitch to walk back home. And I don't know how she got home, but yeah. I'm not gonna say no names because if I really said bitch real name, she might sue me. She's probably gonna see this video, so I don't want to get sued or anything, but she know who she is. I'm sorry that it happened. You was a great friend. I think you still are a great person. I would love for us to still hang out if that's possible. And please, we still tight. She get good blowjobs, people. Great blowjobs. And yeah, that was pretty much my the Eddie Rude sex personal story that I had. That And I guess my tip or my point with this story is, bitches, come on, don't go for the okey doke. That's all what I gave the bitch. I just gave the bitch the okey doke, and she went for it. And we gonna come back and try to give some words of encouragement before I leave. And yeah, this is the Eddie Rude Show. We about to go pay some bills. And now, welcome back to the Eddie Rude Show. That last segment, when I talked about the girl leaving the bitch at the motherfucking hotel room, that really did happen, people. Ladies, if you get to meet me and we get to hang out or whatever, and I say we gonna get a hotel room, please believe that's not gonna happen to y'all. I promise you that. This is coming from Eddie Rude. I know you see the shirt and you hear the wild stories I got. That's not gonna happen to you if you act right. And you don't weigh like 300 pounds. It shouldn't happen to you, I would think. But anyway, before I cut out of here, I thank y'all for watching this episode. If you want to, be a guest on my show, or you want to rant and rave and talk shit, just come through. Please email me at Eddie_Rude510@outlook.com. You can hit me up on Facebook at Eddie Rude. I'm also on the Underground Post. I've made it. A motherfucker got his own goddamn segment exclusively for Eddie Rude. Undergroundpost.com/Eddie Rude. I'm up there now. I'm doing big shit. Like I said, I will have a Twitter. So I'm gonna get, that might be on. I might give y'all my Twitter information on episode number 4. And what's coming up on the Eddie Rude Show? Shit, I don't know. We definitely gonna have some more freaky sex stories. We're gonna have more milk carton inductees. It's gonna be an R&B person. So if you have any ideas on who you want on the milk carton, that's an R&B legend, or was at least a one-hit wonder that everybody knew, let me know. The description of my Facebook link and my email link will be in this, down low in the description box, or you can just check me out on the undergroundpost.com. I have other new episodes I'm working on. Anybody who knows about First Friday, we not gonna always be in the attic, as you can see. We will be taking it outside to the streets. We will be going out to the real world. Eddie Rude will be taking over First Friday, this upcoming Friday, so y'all better be ready for that, because Eddie Rude is about to show his ass off in front of the millions of people who's gonna be at First Friday. Sponsorship, I've been blessed to get a few sponsors already, but anybody else who wants to sponsor me, I don't care if you're a small business or Fortune 500 company, you can come sponsor us. We're trying to get a radio show put on, either on satellite radio or, the radios that y'all just have in your regular broke down bucket ass cars. If you want to hear Eddie Rude, I'll take anything. I'll be on the morning show. I compete with Steve Harvey. I'll fuck Steve Harvey up. He don't want to see Eddie Rude on the morning battle show debate. It's all good. We'll beat his ass in the rating. Nighttime, I don't know who really do the shit in the nighttime, but that's probably be more perfect for Eddie Rude, because I'm a freak ass nigga, and to have me at night would probably be perfect. But like I said, I can do morning, afternoons, whatever. And like I said, we're gonna have more videos. Like I said, I'm taking it to the streets. You ain't gonna always see me in this little area I got right now. I'm bringing guests. We gonna have some wild shit. I'm working on Homeless Jeopardy right now. We gonna and it's exactly what it sounds. I will be going on the streets in West Oakland to find homeless people to play Jeopardy with me, and I'm gonna buy them Newport cigarettes, because I think that's the nigga choice for homeless people, and a 40 ounce. I don't care if it's Coke 45, OE, Mickey's. I'm gonna buy it for you, and the winner gets $100. We doing prostitute Jeopardy. We gonna find hookers, and the lucky winner of that gets to have a date with one of my partners. So, we doing a whole lot of cool little shit. And, please, subscribe to the Underground Post channel. And, we will see y'all next week. This is Eddie Rude. I'm the undisputed king of talking shit. And we out.